Alright everyone, how you guys doing? Welcome to Apple Weekly number 73. You guys didn't think I was doing one this week, did you? How wrong were you? This is the show where I cover everything Apple, give you all the kind of latest stories, give you my bit on it, and most importantly, get your bit on it. Feel free to leave a comment, whether that be abuse, or just a general opinion, or if you want to post a video response, you sir, or all two madams out there, you're most welcome to. First up, and I have to talk about this even although I'm sick and tired of talking about it, because the iPhone 5 event is this Wednesday, and this is the place where Apple are holding their event. I'm not going to make an attempt at pronouncing how it's, spelt, but this is the big Yerba Buena, and this is where Apple tends to hold all the conferences, and it's kind of one of their signature kind of conference centres, mainly because of the seating. I believe this is the first time they've switched over from their own in-house iPhone announcement centre to a third-party one, and again this is purely done because of the number of seating at this event. No doubt over the next few years when Apple expands its HQ, which we've seen official documents from Apple, the sketches of what they want it to look like in 2014 I believe, then no doubt Apple will move in back in-house, but for the moment it's going to be this. But yeah, as every other Apple event, it's well designed, kind of catchy, a lot of thought. It's actually pretty funny looking at stories of people taking pictures of this conference centre. The building itself is a talking point. I can't remember the last time an Amazon or a Google related event generated this much hype. Also, the next iPhone reportedly is going to have 4G LTE compatibility, but there's a catch, not with all networks. At the moment it's going to be the United States, Europe and Asia, and what specific countries they are going to be, we're probably going to find out on Wednesday. And Apple have, or the engineers have, always kind of stayed away from it, because although 4G LTE means faster data speeds, it also means poor kind of battery life, which I agree with. I'd rather have 3G, which is reasonable, I think. 4G, sure, it'd be nice, but I wouldn't want to compromise battery life. So building a kind of a bigger iPhone, which is what the new iPhone is supposedly going to be, a bit more taller, have they managed to just fit in, a bigger or a taller battery? I hope they have, to kind of compensate for this 4G-iness, if that is such a term. And an internal memo leak by FedEx says there's going to be an upsurge in the volume taken, or the volume passing through the FedEx network, the world on time, from the 21st of September to the 24th of September. They haven't mentioned iPhone 5 in specific, but everyone knows it's an iPhone. Only an iPhone could do this. And perhaps that also means new Macs, which I'll get onto in a minute. So moving on, this week when Apple announced the iPhone, apparently there's going to be not only new iPhones but new iPods. September is technically, or has always been in the past, as Apple's music event, so it kind of makes sense they're going to refresh the iPod lineup as well. There's no word on iPod Classics. It's probably safe to say they're slowly killing off, as is the case with the Mac Pros. So the iPod shuffles, what are we going to see? According to 9to5Mac, who I don't need to say this but have a good track record, some inventory or serial numbers have appeared which shall be released soon, I guess. But the main thing happening with the iPod shuffles, the refresh, is going to be just new colours, going from 5 current colours to 8 different colours, so just giving you more choice. Whether the capacity increases or decreases, we've yet to find out, but the price point has remained to be the same. Basically what Twitter have done is altered their API so third-party companies can't make Twitter-based applications for the Mac, and it's annoying because Tweetbot has recently pulled their betas back, and most probably other developers are going to do the same because it's going to be difficult. The whole reasoning for Twitter is they want everyone to use the website, which I'm not a fan of. I like the application because it's much more easier and just much more enjoyable to use rather than using their website. I'm secretly hoping that Twitter are going to come back to their senses and give us these Mac updates, otherwise I'm going to be annoyed. So now coming on to the Mac refreshes. On Friday, 7th of September, a reporter from the Fox News network posted out a tweet. iMacs are coming and a refresh is imminent. That was his words in his tweet, and everyone just kind of blew up. Whether he's right or not, he's kind of been right in the past but wrong in some occasions, so it's a bit hard to judge what he's saying. And don't we all know an iMac is, you know, round the corner? Didn't we all know a refresh is imminent? I didn't know that. And just today, the 10th of September, DigiTimes has literally just posted an article saying Apple is shipping out, or mass shipping out, all-in-one iMacs and 13-inch Retina Macbook Pros, coming in time for September or October, in time for the back-to-school period and, of course, the year-end holidays. Interestingly, they have said that Apple were initially planning to ship out 3 iMac models, and one of them is now not going to be shipping because of some display issues. So could that third display model be a high-end iMac with a mammoth resolution, a Retina display? Who knows? If it's not shipping, you know, there were some manufacturing defects, and if there were some manufacturing defects with the display, surely they were trying to do something innovative with the iMac screen, and having just updated the 15-inch MacBook Pros to Retina and the 13 inches getting the Retina, it kind of makes sense they were trying to do something mammoth with the iMac as well. It didn't work out, so they're just going to hold back probably until next year now. As much as I'd like to see the 13-inch Retinas coming out this month, it's probably not going to happen this month, since already too much is happening with the iPhones, and it's fair to say the iPod models are going to get refreshed as well. So I personally can see an iMac refresh happening this month, simply because an iMac refresh has just been way overdue, and I can see the 13 inches coming out next month, come the mini iPad event or whatever it is. But I won't complain if the Retinas come out this month. But in terms of Mac, have you got anything on the cards? A few of you are waiting for the refresh, and rightly so. Why would you want to buy a 400 to 500 day old iMac? You know, why is the question, especially when the new ones come out. They're exactly the same price for better specs. It's just no rocket science there. That is it for this week in Apple. I hope you liked it. Feel free to check out iGear.com and show some love by sharing and tweeting and Facebooking. That'd be much appreciated. You can join me on twitter.com/i6glassregion, facebook.com/iglassregion, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers! So guys, I hope you liked that video. This is everything that I was carrying in my iGear 22 jacket. The best part of this is you can simply put it on the airport scanner and you're good to go without the need of unloading every single thing This jacket caters for it all. A pocket for this and a pocket for that. 22 pockets, you cannot go wrong. If you're not a fan of long sleeve jackets or you're in a climate where it's generally hot, not to worry, there is an iGear vest. Essentially the same thing as a 22. It's got 18 pockets, nice fabric on the front, fleece material inside, so if you're still in a colder climate, this would still do you pretty well. Still got the MacBook Air pocket, the iPad, everything. Use your iPhone from right within the pocket. I hope you liked the video. If you can like, favourite and comment, that would be absolutely fantastic. If you yourself own an iGear garment, feel free to leave a video response to show me and the rest of the world as to what you carry in your iGear vest. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!